How's it going, guys? Bibi here with another figure review. So today I'm reviewing this Android 18 figure by Mega House. So this is Dragon Ball Z's Android 18. She is a part of the Dragon Ball Girls line and is 190mm tall. So a bit smaller than what I actually thought. She was a pre-order through AmiAmi and cost me 8,980 yen. So about 120 to 130 New Zealand dollars, including shipping. One thing I want to mention is that the box is really nice. I will be showing off the box closely, including the figure, and I will talk about what I think of her once I've opened her. So let's get into the review. So here's the box that she comes in. I do quite like this box. I like the shape and I love all the different colours that it has on it. As you see, this is a part of the Dragon Ball Girls line. On the back you see two pictures of 18. Again, there are so many different colours and it's really nice. I love how on the side you get to see an image of 18 as well as a close-up of her face. And then you see at the front you have the Toei logo and the Dragon Ball Z logo. So like always, the box is nicely sealed. There are 3 lots of sellotape that are on the top, so we'll just get that open. So we'll pull 18 out and we'll have a closer look at her. See, inside the box there is blue and white with a whole bunch of stars, which I actually quite like. So on the blister pack that she came in, she's nice and sellotaped up, and then on the inside she has a bunch of plastic, so she's nice and safe. So here she is. We'll take a closer look at her base first. It has Dragon Ball Z on the bottom and then the Capsule Corp logo. It's a pretty simple looking stand, but I think it kind of works for the figure that she is. And here's 18 herself. As you see, she has a nice pale skin tone. I feel that maybe it could have used a bit more shading, a bit more shadowing. But as you see, she's a very curvy figure. I absolutely love all the different ruffles and all the different colours that are on her clothes, which is nice to see. There's the Red Ribbon Army logo on the back of her jacket, and she has a very nicely shaped bum. I love the boots and I love the matte colour that is on her leggings. It all just comes together very well, and as you see there's still the black matte colour on the shirt as well. She's very easy to get onto the stand. You just pop the pins into the bottom of her foot. It's a little bit easier when you're not trying to record. I had a little bit of trouble getting into this, but as you see it just pops on, and once you have her on it is rather secure, so she's not going to fall off, which is great. So let's take a closer look at her, have a 360 look. She is a beautiful figure. I'm just disappointed that she is so small. She's about a 1/9 scale figure, which is a lot smaller than I thought she was going to be. Her hair could also use a bit more shading and a bit more of different colours in it just to make it stand out, because it's just a flat colour, but I do love the movement that's in her hair. As I said before, a lot of her clothes have nice ruffles and just a lot of definition to it. I love this pose as well. That's another thing that I find disappointing though, is that she has this pose and she's so small. Nothing that I love about this figure are her boots. Her boots are cute and I'd totally wear them if I could find a pair out in the real world. As you see, we'll come back up and you can really tell how busty she is when you come back around, which is just a thing that comes with the Dragon Ball Girls line. So I've had this figure for a while now, and there are things that I love about this one and things that I'm not so fussed on. So first off, I do like the simplistic base. The base is cute. It has the Dragon Ball Z logo on it, and if you look closely, even though it is a clear base, you can see the Capsule Corp logo on the bottom, which I think is pretty cute. I love her boots and I love her legs. Her boots, they have a lot of shading, and while they're simple, they also are very reminiscent of the anime. Her legs are just beautiful, they're long, I love that pose, and I like the matte black that they've used for her tights. I think that really works quite well with this figure. If you turn her around, her skirt is really cute, it has a little bit of detail in it. Her butt's nice and round, I do really like that bum, and it's just, she has a very nice figure in this figure, which she has a very nice figure in this figure, that but you know what I mean. She does have a very nice figure. Also, if you look at her back, you can see that she's got the Red Ribbon Army logo on there, and it is slightly raised, so it's a lot more noticeable. If you look closely at the likes of her seam lines on the bottom of this jacket, you can see that there's kind of texturing around there to make it look like that it is a denim jacket, which I absolutely love. If we turn her and look at the likes of her arms, it's got lots of ruffles, it's the right colour. Again, not too much shading, but it does look really nice. If you run your finger across her arm, you can feel that the lines are actually kind of dug into the figure instead of just being a paint job, so it's actually been sculpted that way, which is nice. Speaking of the sculpting, this figure is nicely sculpted in general. I haven't noticed any issues with the paint, like there's no paint splotches or paint defects, which is really nice. If you turn her around, she's also got the matte look to her shirt, and it's got nice ruffles, so it's got the same black matte as her leggings, which I really like. Her boobs are kind of unrealistic, but they still look really nice on this figure. I mean, I kind of bought her because of how busty she was. You know me, I like my anime boobs. And this jacket actually has a lot of like intricate little details as well, with the little buttons that she's got on the front of it. Now, the main thing that I don't like about this figure is she is tiny. Like, she is very, very small. I thought that she was going to be bigger. That was my fault. I didn't really check to see how big she was going to be. The picture made her look bigger, which is a noob mistake, I know, but that's one of the main things that I don't like about this figure. The other thing is the lack of shading. Her hair, if we look at her hair, I like the sculpt of her hair, but the coloration of her hair just has no colour to it. It's just kind of a flat colour, which I'm disappointed about. I feel that the paint job could have been a lot nicer, could have had a lot more different shades of yellow, just to make it pop. If we look at her face, she has an alright face, but I'm not in love with the expression. I'm not in love with her face in general. Her chin is very pointy, it's very elongated. I feel that her nose is very pointy, her eyes feel very pointy. They don't look like Android 18's eyes. They kind of do, but not exactly. There's just something about this face that I'm not a huge fan on. And on top of that, again, no shading. She is very pasty. She doesn't have any shading around her boobs, on her collarbone, on her neck, on her face. It's all just a flat white, which I don't like. All in all, I do like this figure. She has her little earrings on, and she has all the right details. You know, she's got her belt. It's a shiny yellow. It's a shiny gold, which is quite nice. She has a nice pose. She has a nice figure. It's sculpted beautifully, but for the most part, this is small. I was hoping for a bigger figure, and for the amount that she costed, I was kind of, again, hoping that this was going to be a bigger figure. So she's a nice figure to have in your collection if you like Dragon Ball Z, but there are a few problems with her, and I'm sure that you could probably find her cheaper secondhand than buying her new like I did. So do you guys have this figure, and what do you think of her? Do you think that she is worth the amount that I bought her for? Let me know in the comments below. I look forward to reading them all. Make sure to give this video a big like and share it out to all your friends if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it and it helps out me a lot. I've got social media, I've got a Twitter and a Facebook and I'm online constantly, and a Discord. And if you haven't already, please go check out the rest of my channel because I've got plenty of other videos like this one, including anime news, anime figure reviews, and anime recommendations, along with live streams, so I'm pretty sure you won't get bored. If you want to see more from me and more videos like this, then please make sure to subscribe for a wide range of anime content. From Moe to Mika, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!